Hello everybody, CozyAzeroth here. I had a little time to kill before lunch, so I thought I'd log into my classic hardcore character, a level 22 priest, and play some WoW Classic. I just hit level 22, so yeah, I've got quite a ways to go till we hit level 23. It'll probably take 2 or 3 days of gameplay. So we got some mail from the auction house. Let's go find a mailbox. We're in Stormwind, so I've got to get back to Red Ridge. Let's go check our mail first. Since I just hit level 22, we can hit the auction house too and see if there's anything we can upgrade. Which gold do I have? Oh, only 1 gold and 26 silver. Not much. I'm doing so much Uber driving the last few days, it's nice to have a day at home. Hi, my love.
Yes, my love.
Susan's working from home, just off camera here.
Oh, shoot. I got one with lady.
Need to organize my bag a little bit. That's one thing I miss from retail WoW when I'm in Classic is the clean up bag button. That I do it manually in Classic. Okay. Let's anything we didn't sell, we're just gonna on the auction house. We're just gonna just sell to a vendor.
King's honor.
Okay, that's good enough. Let's go check out the auction house. So we just bought a cross-stitch pattern. Excellent. Bought a new wand. So my wand was, I didn't realize how low level my wand had become. Let's rotate that out. There we go. It's cooler looking anyway. Okay, let's go back to Red Ridge. I'll go grind some low-level enemies. I want to head over to Darkshore, but I don't want to get there prematurely and end up over my head in hardcore. I like that my wand has a little glow below me. Nice to be in the game during the day. I'm always play in the evening. Not used to seeing the game during the day too much anymore. Okay, let's start grinding. There's a whelp. Oh yeah, that wand is so much more powerful. Upgrading your weapon droid does make a big difference in Classic. It's good to be streaming. It's been hard to find time to stream for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm not worn out from driving all day. Last time we streamed, I was just so tired, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't see that was already too low level. I might have to move on to Darkshore soon. There are some enemies here that I can kill, but these lower level ones I'm not going to get any experience points for. I guess we've got a quest to go on to Darkshore. Darkshire, not Darkshore. Excuse me, Darkshire. Duskwood. That's what I meant. We could try it. It'd be cool to get down there. Just got to be a little more careful once we get down there. I remember the first time I meandered into Duskwood and got my ass handed to me. Way back in the day. A quick lesson, and don't venture too far until you're ready. Let's try it. And if we find we're in over our heads, we'll just cut and run. I've got an invisibility spell here, a fade out. I can get away real quick if I had to. But I think we'll be okay. I think we can avoid getting attacked by these low-level spiders. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Duskwood we go. Let's try it. Now we just want to go slow and steady here. Okay, that's level 20, so we can take out that, no problem. It's pretty far from the road. Let's just get down to Darkshore. I keep saying Darkshore. Duskwood. Let's take out this spider here. Pygmy venom web spider. Oh yeah, no problem. Nice. Hello, people just tuning in. I'm on Classic Hardcore and I'm meandering down to Duskwood for the first time on this character. I'm just a little worried about the level of the enemies here, but I think we're okay. These guys are level 19. We're level 22. No problem. But we're going to not leave it to chance. We're going to attack them before they can attack us by surprise. How's everyone doing on this fine Thursday morning?
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
After spending so much time in Red Ridge, I'm looking forward to a change of pace and grinding down here in Duskwood for a while. Okay, level 21. See, that's what I was worried about. We're gonna have to fight our way over somewhat carefully here. A green recluse. far, so good. Even though WoW Classic is much slower, I like it. Just feels more realistic. Like you gotta go slow and steady. You don't really know what's around the bend. It's dark. It's scary. I love it. You know what evil awaits down this path to the left here. It's when you first sort of realize the game is going to be darker than Elwyn Forest would lead you to believe. This Night Watchman here. Alright, Darkshire. Here we go. We got a quest to deliver something to Darkshire, so I'm not doing too many quests because I want to grind most of the way. But any of these really easy quests that are not risky at all, I will do. Then we're going to go out and do some grinding. Let's see, sit inside the whatever building this is here, the town hall. You appear to have traveled from afar, priest. What business do you have here in Darkshire? Thank you for making the long journey here. This is indeed important information. If I did not know Magistrate Solomon personally, I would say the man has gone mad. Send the Night Watch to Lakeshire because Stormwind refused his aid. The Night Watch was formed because Stormwind left us when this foul magic seeped into the land. If I sent my Night Watch, this town would be overrun by evil before the guards even reached the forest edge. Take this letter in response to your master in Lakeshire. Well, we can do that real quick. Let's go get the flight path here. We can just fly over to Lakeshire. We can fly right back. I think there's still a flight path up here in Classic, if memory serves. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Good, good, good. Okay, to Lakeshire. Thanks for tuning in, people who are tuning in. Can't vouch for how interesting this is going to be, just doing some grinding in Classic, but I appreciate everyone tuning in. These little messenger quests are well suited to Classic Hardcore. A lot of the quests are not. Really risky. Let's see what this one is, I forget. Oh yeah, we're not going to do that. Too risky. Too much risk. Gotta be risk averse when you're doing hardcore. Ah, good to see you back, messenger. Shall I inform the Marshal that the Night Watch is on its way from Darkshire? By the light, the Stormwind army retreated from Westfall, and the guard no longer protects Darkshire? There is some treachery abound. How could this be so? Oh, I forgot to reward your service, priest. Here are some coins. Now, excuse me, something is amiss in Stormwind, and I must get to the bottom of it. Okay. So yeah, I haven't had any of those yet. Okay, let's go back to Darkshire. And we'll start killing the wolves and spiders over there. I don't think we're going to get to level 23 today, but make a dent in it anyway. I've got another hour plus, so let's do it. I like my outfit right now. Looks pretty cool.
Well met.
It's been quite a long time since I've spent any substantive time in Duskwood. Oh, the hours I spent here in the past, though. So I think what we want to do is probably veer back toward Red Ridge and hit some of those slightly lower level spiders and wolves. We don't want to get too deep into Darkshire here, so we get a couple more levels up. But we should be able to be just fine. Everything's either our same level or very slightly lower. What was that? Oh, iron deposit. Do I want to do any mining? Can I get up there? Why not? Oh, we gotta be careful here, though. Oh, yeah, those guys are level 30. Oh, no, 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 no. That's, like, dead if we should go up there. No, 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 no. Duskwood will punish you if you jump the gun. Good thing I noticed that, actually, before I ran in there. There are those spiders. There's a wolf. if memory serves, if we veer off to the west, there are going to be quite a few wolves that should be low enough level to not present too much of a problem. This way. We still want to stay kind of near the road in case we get in a bind. Yeah, level 18, no problem. It's a little harder to stick to the road here, though. There's just not as much action along the road. It forces you to go into the woods. Very well designed. Because we can stay near the border of Elwyn Forest. Although the downside of being bordered by this river is it's hard to swim fast, and it's hard to get away if you have to swim away. So we're just gonna skirt the edge here, though. I don't want to venture too far in and get swamped by 2 or more enemies. Or bad guys, as we used to call them back in the 80s. The nice thing about having moved on is we're making quite a dent in the leveling pretty quickly. It's just the first, presumably, I guess, the first goblin we've seen in the game right here, if you start out as a human. I like the transition of the ground textures too. It's like starts out looking a bit like Elwyn Forest, and then you get about 10 feet in, and you're like, oh no, it's darker here. Something foul is happening in wherever we are. Duskwood. I always want to say Darkshore. That's the other one. Okay. Guess we'll just have to keep pacing around back and forth here because I don't want to get too far into Duskwood and find ourselves in over our head, but these enemies take a minute to respawn, so slow and steady wins the race. Spiders and whatnot will respawn here in a minute or two, I'm sure. We're not going down that path. Guess we could get on this little ridge here and see if there's anything right over the hill. Yeah, there's a wolf. The wolf gave me rabies. Everything's disease-ridden around here. You know, you got the green stuff from the spiders. You got rabies from the wolves. Something foul is happening here. Okay, we'll kind of tread lightly here. I'll probably pick off this wolf over here. Oh, nope. Let's get the spider first. We're going to avoid pulling this wolf. Trying to be close. Okay, yeah, we're okay. Let's get that wolf. Actually, let's get this one. He's coming our way. That wolf. Gotta be careful with these spiders because they cast a web on you, and if you're webbed, you can't get run away, so gotta be a little careful. Alright, I got a gooey spider leg. Just whispered me, come heal my wailing caverns. No, too risky. No, 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 no. This is hardcore. We're just grinding. Nothing risky like that. I always like the textures on these spiders. Well, having moved on to Duskwood, we're leveling quite a bit faster, so that's good. Love you, my love.
Oh, you too, my love.
Everything there okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we want to avoid that level 24 Ravager back there. We'll head back towards the road. Not ready to take on that level 24 yet. You know, it just occurred to me, if we're going to be grinding wolves and spiders, we might go into Darkshire and see if there's any quest to cull the spiders and wolves. There might be.
What can I do for you?
Okay, we don't want to do that yet.
Greetings. Be careful.
It's been quite a while since I spent any time in Darkshire.
Hey there. See you around.
Hello. Safe travels. Hey there. See you around. What can I help you with? Go with honor, friend. Light be with you. For the Alliance.
You need something? Light be with you. Farewell.
Okay, last night a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter Alyssa was in great danger. I consulted the cards, and death stared up at me from the table. After taking a long journey through a dark trance, I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A name came to me, the name of Stalvin. Seek out the clerk in the town hall and see if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all. Seek out the clerk Daltrey in the Darkshire town hall.
Be careful.
Okay, we have another quest here, the Totem of Infliction. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that yet.
Safe travels.
But we can go find out more about Stalvin here. Let's do these little quests.
You need something?
Ah, so Madame Eva sent you.
See you later.
Stalvin, eh? Let me check the town registry. Stalvin, let's see. Ah, here we go. I have a record of a Mr. Stalvin Mistmantle. The last recorded address is the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. Talk about outdated. Do me a favor, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep the records clean. Travel to the Moonbrook Schoolhouse and bring back any updated information about Stalvin to Clerk Daltrey.
Travels.
Moonbrook, is that way over in Westfall? Is that right? I think, maybe. Down here, right? I'm not going to do that yet, though. No risky quests. Someone else must have come through. I don't see too many enemies here. Oh, there's one.
Still recharging.
Yeah, someone just bought another cross-stitch pattern. Good, good, good.
Good, good, good.
I like making money while I'm playing World of Warcraft. That makes me happy.
Right?
Living the dream. Inside joke.
But in terms of us,
We are living the
truly
dream.
are.
That's true. Truth. Alright, I'm almost halfway to level 23, happily. It's gone pretty quickly. And I'd been putting off moving on to Duskwood. But I think it was time. Still don't want to venture too far in here, though. I think I'm going to just skirt the shoreline here, and then as we I'm going to see if I can make my way all the way around, because the river veers to the south, I think. Then we can hit the road and maybe make our way back, but I'm a little worried about the level of the enemies we're going to find on that end of the zone. I don't live the dream, I live the life.
You know what? That's even better.
If that makes any sense. No pie in the sky here. Actually, it's good to have dreams, I guess, but
It is, but our life
it's wonderful.
is wonderful. And better than
Better than a dream.
better than a dream.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep just snaking my way around here until we hit enemies that are a little too high level for us. All this random stuff on the ground. Like, here's someone's weapon and shield just randomly on the ground. Like, someone died here. Left their stuff. Oh, it's like a wagon? Oh, yeah, like an ambush of some sort of a wagon here. Interesting. Not for the faint of heart. Oh, shit. Okay, that was close. Too close for comfort. Now someone else has been killing wolves over here.
Still recharging.
Hope this other wolf doesn't get too close to us. We're going to pull him to Drat. Oh good, here comes someone to the rescue.
I can't cross that yet.
Okay. Well, I think that's probably good enough for now. So we're going to go for a little walk here in a couple minutes. So I'm going to use my Hearthstone and head back to Goldshire for the moment. Hope everyone has a good afternoon. I may be back later. Going to do a little Uber driving this afternoon, make a little bit of money, and then I've got a meeting, and then maybe some WoW later tonight or some other kind of streaming, maybe some retro streaming. We'll see. In any case, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch everyone next time.